80 years old. Your muscle mass might be cut in half, but there's a new habit that can reverse it fast. Harvard and Mayo Clinic say it works. 99% of seniors don't even know it exists. Let's break it down. Most people think muscle loss is just part of getting older. But here's the truth. Sarcopenia is not aging. It's a silent disease. And it's stealing strength from millions of seniors every single year. Sarcopenia begins as early as your 30s, but after the age of 60, it accelerates dramatically. By 80, most people have lost up to 50% of their muscle mass, and they don't even know it's happening. You feel it when climbing stairs gets harder, when getting out of a chair takes more effort, when carrying groceries leaves you sore for days. These are all signs of a deeper problem that most doctors fail to properly explain. According to the Journal of Physiology, the loss of muscle isn't just natural decline. It's preventable and in many cases reversible. In fact, the journal reports that some people in their 70s and 80s have the same strength, function, and mobility as those in their 40s. How? It's not good genes. It's not expensive treatments. It's a habit. But before we get to that, here's what's really happening behind the scenes. Muscle doesn't just vanish. It's broken down by chronic inflammation, low-quality movement, hormonal imbalances, and lack of activation. If your body doesn't get the signal to rebuild muscle, it stops trying. And when that happens, everything from balance to metabolism takes a hit. Here's the kicker. Falls caused by weak muscles send over 300,000 seniors to the hospital each year. But what if you could reverse this trend? Not with weights, supplements, or surgeries, but with a single daily shift. Take my neighbor Tom, who's 72. He used to struggle to carry his golf bag, and it made him feel like he was losing his edge. But when he started this daily habit, he was back on the course, swinging with confidence in just a few months. The habit? It's called progressive resistance training, but don't let the name scare you. It's not about lifting heavy weights or spending hours at the gym. It's about giving your muscles a gentle but growing challenge, safely and consistently. Studies from Tufts and McMaster universities show that seniors who do this for just 2 30-minute sessions a week can gain significant strength, sometimes even outperforming folks half their age. What's so special about this approach? It's all about intensity, not time. Walking or lifting the same light weights week after week won't cut it. Your muscles need to be pushed just enough to say, "Hey, I need to grow." In one study, seniors who trained to mild muscle fatigue, where your muscles feel like they've worked enough, gained more strength than those exercising 5 days a week with low effort. Less time, more results, as long as you increase the challenge gradually. This triggers anabolic signals, telling your body to build muscle, even at 75 or 85. And here's the best part, you don't need fancy equipment. The most effective exercises are simple, like pressing against a wall, holding a plank for 10 seconds, or slowly lowering yourself from a chair. These are called isometric, eccentric, and compound movements, and they work multiple muscles at once, mimicking real-life tasks like standing up or climbing stairs. Martha started with chair squats in her living room, and now she walks her dog without feeling winded. It's about giving your muscles a reason to stay strong, and your body listens, no matter your age. One of the biggest mistakes is thinking that more movement is always better. I used to believe that walking for an hour or swinging light dumbbells endlessly would keep me strong, but science says otherwise. The Journal of Applied Physiology explains that muscles don't care how long you move, they care how much you challenge them. If you stick to the same resistance, like walking or lifting those pink dumbbells week after week, your muscles adapt and stop growing. This is called training stagnation, and it can even lead to muscle loss over time. My neighbor Clara, who's 69, was walking daily but still felt weak until she started challenging her muscles with progressive resistance. Now, she's carrying her grandkids' toys without a second thought. Another misstep is focusing only on isolation exercises, like bicep curls or leg extensions. These might feel productive, but they don't engage the large muscle groups needed for real-life tasks like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair. Compound movements, think squats, pushes, or pulls are far more effective because they mimic how you move every day. And the number one blunder? Not pushing to mild muscle fatigue. Research from McMaster University shows that training until your muscles say, "I can't do another rep with good form," is when the magic happens. That's when your brain signals your body to rebuild stronger fibers. Clara learned this and started feeling results in weeks, not months. Why does this matter? Because weak muscles increase your risk of falls. Over 300,000 seniors end up in the hospital each year because of them. Not challenging your muscles is riskier than pushing them safely. The good news? Fixing these mistakes is simple. Challenge your muscles, not your joints, with exercises that grow tougher over time. Focus on quality over quantity, and you'll see your strength soar. Now, let's talk about proof, because nothing inspires like real results. Meet the superagers, everyday seniors in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s who move like they're decades younger. These aren't athletes, they're people like you and me who made progressive resistance training a daily habit. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that some 70-year-olds had the same muscle mass as adults in their 30s, just from brief, high-quality strength work. At the University of Texas, seniors who combined this training with timed protein intake gained 1.2 pounds of lean muscle in 12 weeks without changing their diet. One 76-year-old participant shared, "I can get up from the floor without help now, something I hadn't done in years." Even more impressive, a University of Alabama study showed seniors in their 80s, starting resistance training for the first time, gained up to 3.3 pounds of muscle and boosted their strength by 35% in 3 months. They also improved their balance, bone density, and blood sugar control, benefits no pill can match. My friend George, who's 74, was skeptical at first, but after starting with wall push-ups, he's now gardening without pain and even playing catch with his grandkids. These stories aren't exceptions, they're proof that your muscles are waiting to grow, no matter your age. Why does progressive resistance training work wonders? It's not just about lifting things, it's about flipping biological switches that keep your body young. First, it reverses anabolic resistance, a condition where aging muscles become less responsive to growth signals. The Journal of Nutrition says resistance training makes your muscles more sensitive to protein and exercise, so they rebuild even in your 70s. It also activates longevity genes, as Harvard researchers found, triggering cellular repair and muscle preservation. Imagine your body's repair crew showing up because you gave it the right signal. Then there's inflammaging, chronic inflammation that breaks down muscle faster than you can rebuild it. Tufts University found that seniors with high inflammation lose muscle 3 times faster, but resistance training releases anti-inflammatory compounds, calming this process. It also boosts muscle protein synthesis, the repair phase that rebuilds stronger fibers for up to 72 hours after just 10 minutes of training. And here's a bonus, it strengthens the brain-muscle connection, improving balance and reaction times, according to the University of Michigan. Every rep is like a tune-up for your body and mind. Ready to start? You don't need a gym or fancy gear, just your body and 10 minutes a day. Let's call it the 10-minute strength blueprint. Begin with stability to protect your joints. March in place for 30 seconds, do arm circles for another 30, then try 10 wall-assisted heel raises and 10 seated leg extensions per leg. This 2 to 3 minute warm-up wakes up your nervous system. Next, focus on 3 key movements. Chair squats are great for your legs and core. Sit and stand slowly for 10 reps, holding water bottles if it's too easy. Wall push-ups work your chest and arms. Lean into a wall, lower with control, and push back for 8 to 10 reps. For your back, try seated resistance band rows, pulling a band or towel toward you for 10 reps. The key is to train to mild fatigue, where you can't do another rep with good form. This could be 6 or 16 reps, just listen to your body. Do 2 rounds of each movement, 3 days a week, and track your progress in a notebook. After each session, drink water and eat 25 to 30 grams of protein, think eggs, yogurt, or a smoothie, to fuel recovery. Add light walking or stretching on rest days to keep your joints happy. My friend Ellen, who's 71, started this plan and was amazed. She's now climbing stairs without grabbing the railing. Want to boost your results? Try these superager tricks. A quick cold burst at the end of your shower improves circulation and recovery, per the Journal of Physiology. A 10-minute hot bath or sauna a few times a week can reduce muscle loss by 40%, according to Finnish research. Or try safe intermittent fasting, eating within an 8 to 10 hour window, like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., to enhance muscle repair, as shown by the Salk Institute. Start with one and pair it with your training for faster gains. Pick one step today, maybe chair squats, and try it this week. If you know someone who's struggling, share this video to inspire them. If this helped you see your strength potential, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more ways to thrive after 60. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.